Alright, so today we have for you, it's going to be me, ShyGuy on the right playing Broly, and on the left is Young Russ playing Vegeks. I will go first, charging my A-drop. There goes my dog in the background to play Demigra. Then I'm going to uptick it one marker and just pass turn because I can't attack, so nothing really else I could do. It's going to charge the Trunks, activate Vegeks to mill the top 5. Let's see if he hits anything. And he's going to get 3 targets, a Unison, a Trunks, and a Vegeta off of that. And off the Trunks effect, he is going to take a life. He wants to build his hand up because my Broly is mainly control. And he's going to discard another Unison to uptick his Unison by 2 markers. Pain in the butt Unison, in all honesty. Checking his drop, see if he has enough for something. And he's going to attack leader. So I believe at this point he did attack my Demigra, but Demigra has an effect where if he attacks it, instead of losing a marker, I can take a life instead, which is to help me awaken. He's going to combo up the Trunks, and I'm just take the life again. Because this leader wants to awaken as soon as possible. So I'm taking all these hits, and he's going to attack my Unison probably again. And I'm going to take the life, going down to 5 life against turn 1 Vegeks. Just because it's so powerful. Now he's debating. Yeah, he's going to attack again with Vegeta. I'm tapped out, nothing can drop, so no counters on my end. He's going to choose Boo to mill more. Yeah, we'll just take the life here. Bring me down to 4 life. Ooh. So I play man on a mission, but no, I have the counterplay because my Demigra still had 2 markers to kill man on a mission. Make sure he doesn't do any more damage to me. And I'm going to charge another A-drop because I don't really need it as much. I believe at this point I did have the Demonic Restraint in hand. Activate Awaken, draw 2. Debating on how I wanted to go about it. But I think at this point I just decided to play Demonic Restraint for 1. Which is not really what this deck wants to do. It usually wants to attack and discard one of the A-drops to get the Demonic Restraint. But I was like, you know what? I've took enough life and not trying to take any more. Here I believe I'm swinging on Unison, trying to eat down his hand and pop battle cards, because that's the leader's effect. Still debating on what he wants to discard. And he decides to pop the Trunks, and he's going to discard a Koitsukai. Probably does not want to see another Frieza next turn. And I'm going to attack Unison on the Frieza just to get rid of it. Don't like it, didn't want to see it anymore. Yeah, he miscounted it, and I was able to attack with Demigra to finally get rid of the Unison. On my pass turn, his turn 2. He's going to draw. Here, both have pretty big hands. My deck kind of wants to destroy his hand a little bit. He's going to charge the Power Burst. Debating whether or not he wants to tap. Yep, he's going to do it for the Koitsukai. Does not want me to play another Frieza. Put 1 card in the bottom to draw 1, because that's the rest of Koitsukai's effect. So basically, anytime I play something using with 20k or less during his turn, right, this current turn, I would have to send 2 cards from my hand to the warp, which is incredibly devastating for a card that can lose hand very easily. Smell 5 again. He already has a Vegeta on field, so he can't bring it out, so he's going to choose the Trunks. And he's going to take the life off the Trunks play. And he's going to start off by attacking with Vegeta. Nope, gonna activate Dormant Potential, discard a Ribrianne. Thought I could pop the Trunks. Turns out Trunks is a 3-drop, not a 2-drop. So that was my mistake. And the attack is still going through, so he's deciding whether or not he wants to combo. And I'm just going to remove a marker from my Unison. At this point, it's done his job. I've awakened. Don't really need more pressure. He's going to play Mira in the skies. So I was going to draw, untap of end of turn, and it's a double strike. I believe he's going to attack leader here, which is smart. And I'm just going to Shocking Death Ball to negate the attack. He's debating whether or not he wants to attack with leader at pass turn, which will send the mirror to warp, and he's decided to pass. So now going on to my turn 3. It's important to know that the Trunks is a blocker. The Trinity, the Holy Trinity of all A drops. The Trunks is a blocker, so I have to make sure I get rid of it. I'm just going to uptick my Unison. I'm going to tap 1 for Paragus, which allows me to do the Demonic Restraint Loop to draw a card. Now I'm not going to take a life because I want to stay at 4, considering it's Vegeks and they can rush me down really hard. He's going to attack with leader. Oh, that's right. He could not attack with leader because I dormanted. Because the dormant potential only had 1 more swing, which he used for Mira. And he's going to take the hit, take the life. I have nowhere else. I'm not going to swing on his 19k Vegeta with my leader because then, well, even so, I can't. My leader can only attack Unisons or leader cards. It's part of being set 1. Balance for all the other things it does. Now I decide to tap my last 2 for Ribrianne, make him discard 2 more. And on the discard, I play the Son Goku for free, because every time my opponent discards, I get to play it. And he's in a Power Burst. Bring back a 1-drop from his life. He's going to bring back the Koi, probably as combo power. And also, it also allows him to put it back in the drop so you can use it again for Frieza. Now I'm just keep applying pressure, swinging my Charismatic Villain onto Vegeks on the leader. He's going to take the life. And swing again with Demigra. I believe he is at 4 life now. Yeah, forcing him to awaken. And he combos out the Koi, bringing himself to 15. And I'm going to end my turn there. So many things in rest mode except the Paragus. You can see my dog in the back again. He's chilling. He's going to activate Koi. Now the reason he's putting it in a separate area is because Koi is removed from game. Which is important to remember, so he can't really use it again. Even if he power bursts again, he can never bring it back. He decides to not put anything back in the deck, gonna do top 5. And he got 1 target, and that's the Pseudo Super Combo Kai. And he's going to start off. Let's see what he's... Oh, and he milled a Heroine's Lineage SCR, which is pretty unfortunate for him, but very fortunate for me. And he's attacking with Vegeta. There goes my second Dormant. Not negating this attack, but only giving him 1 more attack for the turn. And because I had to pop up to 2, I popped the 1-drop Kai. He's comboing in the Vegeta. Decides to give it double strike. And super combo. Trying to really get my leader down. Just trying to decide how to do it. No, I'm going to just take the 2 life. Remember, he has 1 more attack for the turn. And he's going to play the Scientist Fu. Drawing himself 2 cards. An oldie but goodie. And he's swinging for game on my leader. I have no negates. It's comboing up. $45, $55, $60. $60 double strike. There goes my one of my super combos. I don't know why I got the wrong one. I think it was just because I was just playing blue. I played it wrong and accidentally put in the... Oh no, I did it. Maybe I'm just confused. And yeah, that was game 1. Going straight to Vegeks to Russ. He was able to rush me down. And here we are for game 2. I'm going to start off by charging Cell's Earth-Shattering Kamehameha. Then passing turn. Not looking like a good turn for me because my turn 1 I usually want to play a Demigra. Or maybe even Demonic Restraint. Those are ideally my turn 1 plays. But he's going to charge the Vegeta, activate Vegeks, mill 5, draw 1. And he's going to hit the Unison and the 1-drop Kai, sending 3 to drop. Let's see what he's deciding to do here. Probably deciding to discard for the Unison, which is exactly what he does. Discards the Koi, brings his Unison up to 3 markers. See, he's gonna attack my leader with his leader. No negates for me. I'm gonna take these life. He's gonna swing at my leader again. And I'll take it. And he gets greedy and swings with the Kai. I'm like, alright, that's fine. He's gonna use the Majin Buu effect to mill even more cards. And he's gonna hit a Trunks off of it. Just take the life. He's gonna leave me at 5 life. And passes to me. With a blocker and the Kai on board. I'm gonna charge the A-drop. And he's gonna block with Trunks. And we both have to discard. And I'm choosing to discard an A-drop, which allows me to play the Demonic Restraint from deck, and I have to take a life, which will help me awaken. He knows it's going to die, so he's going to put it over there, but even though I'm not done yet, because he's impatient, and I draw 2. So that's ideally what you want to do. You know, you want to play the Demonic for free. You never really want to tap for it, but last game it just had to be done. I'm going to tap 1 for the Demigra Unison. I'll take it by 1 marker, which gives it 10k. Now me most likely attacking the Unison, because I don't like it and I want to get rid of it as soon as possible. And then I have to pass turn. Unison's at 2 markers, KO the Trunks with my leader swing, have a Demigra on field. So that's, what's that, 3 Trunks in the drop, and he charged 1. He's going to play the Goku, which is a counter. Which means I cannot activate counter unless I pitch a card from my hand to my warp. He's going to discard a Kai for his Unison, bring it up to 4 markers. And deciding what he wants to attack with. He's going to tap 1 to play a Fu, send everything to warp. He's going to attack my leader. Here I'm deciding exactly how I want to do it. But you're smart of him. Yeah, I have to dorm me here. I'm gonna send another Demigra Unison to warp because of a Goku. Sending a Paragus from my hand feels bad, man. Let's give it to 2 cards. I think he forgot that those cards are KO'd, but we fixed that in a moment. And the attack is still going through. This is where it gets real tough because combo's up to 35 so far. It's like I have to either out combo that or take the life, and I just decided to take the life. And he's using his last attack for his Unison. I'm gonna just take the marker off of mine. Don't want to take the life. And even though he hasn't fixed it, don't worry, we do fix it 100%. Like, there's a point where I do call him out. He's supposed to send all those cards to warp. And I'm most likely attacking Unison. Yep, and he has to discard. Yeah, watching him discard, watching him discard, I was like, wait a minute, that's fishy. Then he fixes everything, it's all good. Told you guys it would get fixed. It's a hey. I don't have many cards in, it's very hard to decide what I want to do because I remember I just had a lot of like heavy cost cards for 3, so I wasn't sure what was worth it. I just wanted to make sure the Unison was down. It couldn't get 20k dual attack on me because the Unison's the biggest pain. And I tap for Paragus, the demonic, and draw just to help build my hand up. And I'm gonna use Paragus. That's how much I don't like that Unison. I'm gonna get a marker off of it because Paragus, you want it to stay as long as possible. It's gonna charge him, man, on a mission. Discard 1 to give it 2 markers. And he's gonna attack with Unison. Not sure where he's directed at. Oh, it's towards my Unison. Wants to get rid of it so I don't have Frieza anymore. Yeah, he's trying to get rid of my Unison, which honestly to me is fine. Oh, there he goes, getting rid of Paragus. Which is smart. I mean, did it to myself. And he had 1 target, which is a Vegeta, which is big yikes for me. He's gonna attack with Vegeta. Deciding whether or not I want to negate. Yep, decide to negate with Power Burst. Sorry, with Shocking Death Ball. And here comes the Fu. He's gonna attack my leader for game. I will Shocking Death Ball again. With the quickness, because I'm not trying to die. See, no more plays for the turn. Looks like he's gonna pass. Yep, he's gonna pass. Now I'm going into my turn 4. Deciding what to charge is very important. because he has 2 energy open. I always fear the brainwash. So he's going to have negates. So considering my hand is not as big as I would like, I have to charge it to Mirror Unison. And I'm attacking Unison. So at this point, we're just trying to live. Tap 1 for Asparagus to gain more cards in hand. Yep, bring the Unison down another marker. And passing turn with 3 energy open. Not looking good for your boy, because I think he's still at like 7 or 6 life. He's going to activate Boo for the draw at end of turn. And the Heroine Lineage card is out again, and he does get another Vegeta off of the mill. This is not looking good for me. There goes Bruce again in the back, just chilling. And then Vegeta swing. Yep, here comes the Dormant. Oh, pitches Zamasu. Should really suck to do. And he's gonna combo up. Give it double strike. Yeah, so 19, 29, 39, 49 double. He has 1 card in hand. I have to combo Rampaging Horror, combo my Double Strike Kai, and a Rosie and a Ribrianne. I need 5k more. We have 2 cards in hand now. And I combo the Kakunsa. At that point it was dead to me, I only had 1 energy open. And he only has 1 attack left, deciding how he wants to do it. It's going to attack with Unison. On my Unison to bring it down a marker. I had to remind him, no more attacks. Yeah, Boo effect at end of turn. I draw for turn. Seeing how many cards he has left in deck, because it's pretty important. Because if I could just live, then yeah, I went off a deck out. Because he does not have 20 in drop, so he can't do leader effect anymore. Swinging at Unison for the draw to KO it. And then Paragus effect on Demonic Restraint after upticking my Demigra. Now here it's kind of the important part, right? I could just leave him with no hand and pretty much make sure I live, or try and apply pressure, and yeah, I'm gonna just tap 2 to make him discard 2 because he had 2 cards left in hand. So I guess he had 2 and not 1. Yeah, he definitely did not have 20, so he can't even leader ability anymore. So I'm going to swing on my Unison, because he doesn't want to combo up on my leader, and he's going to pass turn. Not looking good for us. He's going to charge another Demonic, gets to draw off of Paragus. Trying to rebuild my hand. Seeing what else I haven't dropped, if I have any more Ribrians. Yeah, so I attacked with Demigra to make sure whatever he got from life, he had a discard. She has 2 cards in hand. Now he has to discard 1. And off the discard, I play my Goku. And even though, yeah, I am kind of feeling his drop form, it's like, it's not as bad. Yeah, he used a lot of stuff. And I kind of just don't want him to overwhelm again and have more pressure because I don't have many cards in hand. And he can still go pretty big. Like, at the end of the day, OG Mira is still a threat. So if he just combos out, he's up to 1 million. There's nothing I could really do. And he's going to try and keep the pressure going. Going to swing with the Goku, probably take a life. No negates from my end. There he goes, taking the life. It's going to bring it up to 30. He's not going to do a mill. 3 cards left in deck. It's like 40 single. And I take the life, going down to 1. Now he's going to attack my leader. Shocking death ball. Probably got it from life. And they go, see, I was worried about that, and there it goes. Gets popped by Frieza. And he's going to pass turn. So he got a field full of cards. Believe he's at 2 or 3 life now. Charge my other unison to play my Secret Rare Ape, which is going to give me dual attack, triple strike, 40k, and it only has 2 cards in hand. Then swinging for game. Does he have anything? Have a negate? Ooh, he does out combo though. And I swing again with 1 card in hand, and that's going to be game number 2 as we move on to game 3. And here we are with game number 3, ShyGuy versus Russ, OG Broly versus Vegeks. And Russ has elected to go first. He's going to charge a Mirror in the Skies to play a Black Mass Saiyan. Then he's going to activate his mill, probably fill up his board. And he got a Vegeta and a Trunks. That's pretty good. And got a Koyan drop. That's pretty good. Draw for turn. Charge Rampaging Horror to play Demonic Restraint, which most likely meant I didn't have an A drop in hand and I didn't want to discard, and I wanted to make him discard. So he's going to discard the Boo extra card, take the life. Now I pass turn. There's not much else I can do. Sitting at 8 life, I could take a lot of hits right now. It's all about living. Okay, now he's going to swing the leader on mine and just take the life. I'm going to be taking a lot of hits here. He's going to mill. Yeah, just going to mill those. He's trying to add up to something. It's going to attack with Vegeta. And I'm going to take that, bring me down to 5. And he's an overwhelm to bring out something big. And it's the food. And what is it? Set 3? He's going to draw 2, fill back up his hand, and swing for leader. Bringing me down to 3, turn 2. Vegeks is so fair. He's going to pass turn. See, as I turn my leader, just activate Awaken, draw 2. Gohan's not really necessary in this matchup because I'm not really worrying about getting rid of stuff with barrier. Just trying to decide how I want to go about it. Let's see what I get off a leader swing. And discards a unison. Just going up to the 15. I'm already at 3 life, and he's at like 6. He's at 5 because he took 1 for the trunks. My leader, both of my leader swings. Just deciding how I want to go about this. Yeah, I just have to pass turn with 2 energy up. Not looking good for me. Looks like my hand's not that great. But we trying out here. It's going to charge the Majin Buu. It's going to activate his leader effect. And gets the trunks off of the mills, but does mill 2 Champas and a man on a mission, which is good news for me. Which means a lot less lethal is coming my way. He's going to tap 1 to play the Goku, the counter Goku. I just lay out my life differently to make it easier. It's going to activate Awaken, untap, draw. Let's start it off with Vegeta. Just deciding how I want to do this. Yep, just combo out to 20. No unison, so freezes a dead card in my hand. And he's going to swing with his leader. This is where he starts to slowly eat at my hand. Combo out the Zamasu. It's going to overrun, play the SS4 Bardock. I'm a Kakunsa to KO it. And then don't worry, because of the Goku I am going to pitch. I do remember shortly. I know it's at a point where I combo, I do. So he discards the Vegeta. He's going to attack my leader. And then combo out. Only had a couple cards in hand. This decides what he wants to do next. There it goes. Now I remember. See, I didn't even draw anything. I remembered and I had a discard for that. Swinging with Black Mass Saiyan at my leader. Gonna take the life. Give it double strike. So 25. Draw 2. Send the Gohan to warp because it's dead to me. I don't need it. And combo out of Paragus. A lot of very important cards go into combo. And he's gonna pass turn. Charge. That's all 3 of my Gohans. It's a very tough predicament because he has a pretty big field. He's at 3 life. It's gonna be hard for me to be able to fight back in this. Bruce is in the background cheering me on. Even though he's most likely sleeping. And you see, the Eunice is going to take a life. He's going to KO the Black Man Saiyan. Oh, he's deciding when he wants to KO. Yep, he's going to KO the Black Man Saiyan. So, like, I remember his hand was just bigger than mine at this point. So I just wanted to get rid of his hand a little bit to try and live. So you're going to see me tap 1 for the Paragus. To pop Demonic to draw 1. Yeah, I just want to get rid of that Unison. I want to make sure that no matter what happens, he doesn't get dual attack, double strike on me. And also provide him with another target in case he decides to get silly and wants to get rid of the Paragus. And I get rid of the Unison. So we're both counting our hands, checking our drops. He's going to charge a Power Burst. Play another Goku. Which kind of hurts. And he's gonna swing at leader. Do I even bother? Nope, no negates for me. It's gonna take me down to Double Strike Town. So 24, 34, 44 double. And I just take the life, bringing me down to 1. Oh, he is at 3 life. Oh man, I am getting pretty brave here. He plays the mirror. And he's swinging for game. And no negates from me. He only has 1 card in hand, about 35. Super combo up to 25. Get rid of my Demigra Unison. $30. $35. Oh, I need 5 more. I needed 10 more. Whoops. Didn't even know that was the next card. Good stuff by me. Activate a leader effect. And he gets 1 Trunks off of it because it has unique. He can only play 1. He's going to attack with leader. Not really as scared because now remember he only had 2 cards in hand. Oh, and I have to warp too. Yep. And those are the 2 cards I warp. He's gonna attack with the Goku. So 20, 15, 20, 30, 35. And I have to use the Ape SCR to pop the Goku. Oh my goodness. Imagine having to use a secret rare to get rid of a 1-drop. Now he is sitting with 2 life. Now charge the dormant. Use the Paragus to draw a card. Swinging at a leader. Ooh, and the last card was the lineage. And the last card he drew was not going to be enough for all the attacks that did play. And that's going to do it. ShyGuy takes it over Russ in the 3rd game in a best of 3. Good stuff. Russ is an amazing player. Thank you so much for the game, sir. But your boy is going to take it today. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. This is ShyGuy from Team Nimbus. Make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment. Let us know what other content you want to see from us. That's going to do it for this video. We'll catch you on the next one.